Hello and welcome to another broadcast. Jerry Jackson. Welcome to the Minnesota Jer. Minnesota
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. On the north side of Chicago, John
Welcome to Minnesota Jer Channel.
Singleton, and here is Jerry Jackson. Into center, base hit. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark and he scores.
RBI single.
It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of a StatCast treatment, Singing.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Yoshida, the lead runner at second. Jackson over at first with one away. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1, and that's 2. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Red Sox 1 and that's in there. Strike 1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Righty to the plate. That misses. Now 1 and 2. 2 out, space is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger drifts towards it. Makes the catch, inning over.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Misses off the inside, and the count 1 and 2.
It's a good take.
Trying to move him over here. Morel. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get. Rafael
2
Devers
down,
up to hit.
full count.
Tyon with a move to first. Jackson back on a dive. Two outs. So Devers will take his base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Runner edges away at second, and it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Bases loaded,
well,
2
the stage
outs.
has been set for this offense.
O'Neal
It's all about
Cruz.
creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. In the air, left field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that's one down. Jerry Jackson now at the plate. 1 for 3. Fought off foul. Hendricks goes 6 feet 3 inches, 36 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2011. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to.
Jackson did okay for them in this one. Singled and knocked in a run.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
It's pitching time.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs.
Wrigley in the heart of Chicago.
Next to hit, Jerry Jackson. That just misses. 1-0.
Changeup.
Jackson, the switch hitting DH, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The next pitch misses. Dow 2-0.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Late with the swing there.
100.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there. Nothing doing for Boston. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Comes up empty. That's strike
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. Goes down swinging.
Strikeout number 1.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. That was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
And the batter now, MJ Melendez. One down, base is empty. Foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fastball for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And the pitch. That one not close. And the count is 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out, base is empty.
2 Ks.
And there are 2 down.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Dansby Swanson, the next to hit, takes outside. And that one hit 97 on the gun. This one high in the air to left center. Yoshida sizes this one up, brings it in for the 3rd out.
3 up, 3 down.
Scoreless after 1. Bottom half of inning number 2. So up now for Chicago, Spencer Torkelson. Jackson back to work. And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Wade calls it in, and there's 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Christopher Morel in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That's in for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the next pitch is way outside. Wouldn't chase that time. No score here in the 2nd. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
Triple.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen.
On the ground. There for the out. Runner scores from 3rd.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Michael Busch now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Left field. Yoshida moving under this one.
Cheap run.
He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the power hitting catcher, Jake Rogers. And a pitch. Popped up. Cruz moving under it. 1 down. Now it's Alexander Canario. That's a strike. Going 1.
0-2. Upper fastball.
And it goes just foul. One down, base is empty.
1-2.
And that's in the dirt. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses.
Got him.
It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Verdugo batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
2 outs, base is empty. ball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 outs.
Got him.
That's a strikeout. And
oh, it's time to get a hit.
In order. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Now at the plate, Jerry Jackson. Ball 1 there. And it's 1-1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And another ball.
2-1.
Next pitch misses way outside. Rafael Devers on deck for Boston. .3-1 is on the way. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4, take the
A little
base.
loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
All right.
And here
Devers.
is Devers.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Here's O'Neill.
Come on, O'Neill. Base hit, scores a run.
First offering. Runner goes. Got him. 3rd out.
Where's the run support?
They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, MJ Melendez. And a foul ball.
Strike
Melendez goes 6'1", 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one in triple digits.
100.
And there's a ball. And now it's 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. The line to kick the pitch. Got him looking.
Got him.
Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Number 5.
Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
0-2.
Man at first, 1 away. Next offering way upstairs. Swings and misses.
Struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swanson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2 outs.
3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Count is full.
3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Cuts on it and misses.
Got
That's a
him.
strikeout.
3 Ks in 1 inning.
And that is the inning. And now a man into scoring position.
What?
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, Jake Bauers. Wouldn't chase that time. Swings through that.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Right side, hard hit. He handles it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
He's
How many
doing a
pitches
nice
we
job
have?
of keeping the ball out of the air.
67.
Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bush stands in now and watches strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the 2nd game of the series.
0-2. Change-up time.
The wind of the pitch. That misses. Ball 1. And another ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Rogers at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Double
On the
play.
ground, a second might be 2. Flips it for 1, and that's 2.
And a 5.
1
1
hit in
nothing.
the.
Let's get a run.
First pitch, and he just misses. He was late there, strike 1. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Outside low, and the count's even at 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Full count.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And a 3-2. Got him swinging for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 6th. So up now for Chicago, Alexander Canario. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Oh, 2. Another strikeout for Verdugo.
0-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
How many is that?
The
8?
string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch. right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
And now MJ Melendez. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering misses, and that is ball 1. In the air out towards right center. Moniak under it. Nabs it.
And 6.
That will end the inning.
Let's get a lead now.
Here now the Red Sox DH.
Bases
Jerry
loaded.
Jackson. A strikeout and a walk. Right through there for a strike.
Tough
Sinker.
situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Squares and gets it down the left side to first, and he beats it. Everyone.
Hey, RBI bunt. That away, Jerry. Help yourself.
Here's Rafael Devers.
3-0 count.
One
Walk in
run
another
across the
run.
frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Runner on the go.
3-1 Red Sox.
Really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's
Come
definitely
on,
getting
Cruz.
away from
Empty
him.
the bases.
2 outs. Bases full. O'Neal Cruz up next for the Red Sox. Runner takes off for third. Out towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
3-1.
And that's the third.
All right.
Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the inning. Leading off, Dansby Swanson. That's in there. And that's strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1. And it skips in the dirt.
Two. All ball.
Kicks and deals. Struck him out.
Can't touch
One away.
this.
Big time out leading off the home 7. Spencer Torkelson getting ready to hit. That one misses, and it's 1-0. The Red Sox leading by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Wouldn't chase that time. That's
Oh, he missed it.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Cruz.
1,
There's 1. Double
2.
play.
That's the way to get out of
Can't
it.
seem to break through. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Red Sox.
Got a good defense.
Back now, new pitcher
Oh, they
on the
took me
mound as
out.
we roll into the
Pagan.
bottom of the 8th. Jerry Jackson up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. Ball 1, no strikes. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
22 to count.
And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the...
We won.
Jackson was clearly the hero in this one. A stellar pitching
6-0
performance and came through to
One
give
run.
them the walk-off win. Incredible.
The way he was going on the mound in this one, they'll live with the results at the plate. Got to be careful not to let it become a trend, though, or he might get fewer at-bats because the skipper can't trust him to come through with the bat.
Oh, come on. Moniak, Duran, Yoshida.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 17 runners on base.
Attributes increased. Should be up now. What do we got here? DH.
6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Keep them doggies rolling.
Jerry Jackson up next for the Red Sox.
Ooh. +8 clutch, +8 power. Steal. Well, he's going to probably walk me.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that one moves his feet.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Up the middle, Rengifo tosses to first, but the go-ahead
RBI. Got a boy.
Definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. Now it's the power speed combo. Jerry Jackson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
On the run, sends it over to first. Now he launches a throw over his head.
That should be a hit.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base, and usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And
Runner takes off. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And Devers is set down. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And here is Jerry Jackson. Right through there for a strike.
well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Got him swinging.
Just blown away in that.
And next for the Red Sox, Jerry Jackson. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. And that is that.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're headed to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way.
That was not an E6. That was an error on the throw, but he was saved. I don't know. Auto train. What do we got here? Catching. Severino.
Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, two of the best teams in the game square off. The Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. Two outs, base is empty. Jerry Jackson up next for the Red Sox. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
That one fouled off. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. That one catches the zone, and that is strike one.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Next offering is down low. One out, base is empty. That one ripped left field. That's back there.
Big dog's gotta
He
eat.
flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-1.
Really impressive hitting the ball.
354.
That far into the
Wow.
wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall.
We'll take that. Watch this.
That elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball.
11-mile-an-hour wind, and it still went out.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Steal situation.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now, Cherry Jackson.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the right-hander back to work. You know, Cindy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. One down. And stepping in for Boston, Cherry Jackson. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. All tied up here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizes this one up. He's got it. 2 away now. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Jared Kelnick. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Well, they call that an advantage count.
And now here is Cherry Jackson.
Now batting, catcher,
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 outs. Sharp
Game winner.
Base hit. Across is the winning run, and the Red Sox walk it off in extra innings.
Big J comes through in the clutch.
This team was hoping they wouldn't have to hit in the bottom half of this inning, but they did because the other team scored that run. But they battled back, got the runs they needed for an awesome walk-off win.
Jackson with a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win.
This was a terrific performance, and how about punctuating it with the walk-off? I'm really impressed by how he performed, especially under pressure.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
86, 85, 86. I don't know why. On the home of the
Here's Austin Riley.
Rays.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value. Runner takes off, strike in there. Throw to second, tag, out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing change.
Man at first with one gone. So stepping in for Boston, Jerry Jackson. Swing and a pop.
Get out of play. God
Riley
bless
drifts
it.
towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now it's Vidal Brujan. And the right-hander deals. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's
Nice throw, Massa.
Runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job.
Now batting, catcher, Jerry Jackson.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The Red Sox trying to break this one open here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And next for Atlanta, Jesus Sanchez. The 1-2. Hard ground ball, base now. Throw, and it gets away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Jerry Jackson. Inoa back to work. That one the other way, and that should be extra bases.
Find the ball.
Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive.
7
that pitch
doubles
the
already,
opposite way.
6
Didn't get
homers.
jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball.
Right on
let
it.
Get deep. Took the barrel right to
All
it.
right,
And then
Devers.
extended through the
Knock me
swing
in.
for the line drive base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Man at second. Runner takes off for third. And Devers hits that one. Harris makes the grab, 1 away. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Now batting Tristan Casas. Here comes a pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Oh, looky there. Another stolen base for big old Jer. Come on, O'Neal.
2 gone.
3-1 count.
And next for the Red Sox, O'Neal Cruz. 2 outs. To third, Riley. Slings to first. What a play. Inning over. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jerry Jackson.
And tip
1
of
for
the
3.
sinker. Circle.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Mantiply, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him.
That was
and that
nice.
is that. With 2 outs. J.D. Davis next up for the Braves. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And the fastball tied him up as it squirts away. Should be a pass ball, and there are 2 in scoring position now.
Oh, this is a real gift here with 2 away. That's a pitch that needs to be handled behind the plate, and he knows it. Now you got to deal with 2 men in scoring position instead of just 1. They need it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Automatic double now as it hops the wall. Jerry Jackson up next for the Red Sox.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
This could end it. Got him. That's the ball game.
Certainly can't complain about a lack of action in this one. A high-scoring game. Purists might not love it, but pretty impressive showing at the plate from both sides.
So now the DH spot, Jerry Jackson. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Jackson, a powerful designated hitter, hitting 3rd in the lineup, a former American League Cy Young Award winner. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
He can't even check a swing or what? 5-0.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kelnick settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So
The designated hitter, Jerry Jackson.
and there's the strike.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Puts a bunt down. Here's some real power at the plate. Jerry Jackson, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. There's the strike. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. One down, base is empty. Out to short, Arcia. Tosses to first, 2 away. Jerry Jackson up next for the Red Sox. The switch hitter batting right. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And another ball. Swing and a pop-up foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hanks misses. It's a strikeout.
My gosh.
Down and order.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence.
I can't stop striking out. More practice. More practice. $50 packs. 91 and an 88. He ain't going up very fast. It's pitching time. And we are at home. City Connect. Got Bobby Witt Jr. is about the only threat on this team. Zach Eloff for some reason. 21 and 14, Sonny Gray. Haven't faced the Royals.
From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound today, Jerry Jackson. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And another ball. In the air, out towards right center. Smith makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
Not even close there. Ball one. Jackson, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a changeup, a slider, a four-seamer, and occasionally mixes in the slur. That one inside, 2-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. One out, bases empty. Next offering away upstairs. The pitch out there.
Corner shot.
Down.
2 down.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Swings through it, and
Got
that's a
him.
strikeout. Royals go down 1-2-3. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. This is Red Sox
Trying to
baseball
start
on the
7
show, New
and
England.
0.
Trying to start 7 and 0.
Second inning set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Jackson, a 6'5" righty, 245 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. That one a little bit high. Now 2-0.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone.
I can't believe this.
A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
And now it's going to be Freddie Fermin. Kicks and fires. Popped up. Sizing this one up. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Jake Fraley, batting with one down, takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in game one of this 3-game set. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Michael Massey stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And 1-1. And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Not close with that one. And that's ball 3. And that's ball 4.
Rare walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs.
Come on.
He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Almost got him. And the pitch. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. At the belt and fires. This one in the air right field. Sizes this one up.
3 down.
And makes the grab. And that is that.
1 home run. Zach
Here in
Geloff.
Boston, bottom of the second.
Bull
Now here's
crap.
the Red Sox DH, Jerry Jackson. The pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. Just missed.
Outside.
There's a strike. Next offering is down low.
2-2 the count.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I'm just waiting for a foul ball up here. I mean, this is one of the best places to be ready and to have a foul ball opportunity. We got a great view of the action.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat.
New inning getting started. And to the plate for Kansas City, Nate Eaton. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
This umpire sucks.
And another ball.
Ah,
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And that is in for a strike. 2-1 now. Good eye in that spot. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
walk the
Now
9-hole
here's
hitter.
the leadoff hitter for the Royals. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Eaton on at first, nobody out. That's outside. Now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Now pop up on the infield. Davis gets under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Isbell. He's 0 for 1. And that one upstairs. Man at first, one away. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Kicks and deals.
Got him.
Tries to check his swing.
Oh, come
now
on.
To third, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. And a good eye there.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit.
Got him at 3.
And it throws offline. Safe at third.
Bobby Witt.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the
Intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. So up now for Kansas City, Zach Geloff. Golden opportunity right here. On the ground,
Double play.
2-ball. Story in plenty of time to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Devers drifts towards it, and that is that. One run in the inning. Start of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Jackson back to work.
That's the ball.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Lays out.
Throw it, throw it, throw it.
Squeeze it. Not in time. He's
Oh.
safe.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out. That's one of those
Watch
you
for the steal
classify as
here.
just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Massey batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Now one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Number
Here's
4.
Nick Pratto. Flied to right his first time. And he pumps it a strike. Fraley over at first with 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 down.
Work fast and efficient.
Well, interesting.
Throw
He's looking very
strikes.
comfortable
5th
out of the
K.
stretch after giving up the leadoff
Eaton.
single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
2 outs. Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. Move to first. Fraley dives back in safely. And a pitch. Inside, and it hit him.
Boo, you have any memorable hit-by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. The 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Next offered in there for a strike. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss.
Another K. 2-0 KC. Let's go.
Royals stranded.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Jerry Jackson.
And that skips into dirt. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-3.
Sonny Gray, we got to get him out of the game. He's a good pitcher.
Back inside Fenway Park. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. That one misses, and it's 1-0. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
And there's a ball.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on
Cutter
the field.
got him.
These
Too many
fans here,
pitches.
they love and respect baseball.
Bobby Witt Jr. at the dish now. He committed to play for the University of Oklahoma, where his dad went before the Royals changed his mind.
He would have been the #1 overall pick in most drafts. As a high schooler, he won a gold medal with Team USA and was named the 2019 Gatorade National Baseball Player of the Year.
And he deals. Just missed. And that's outside. And the count is 2-2. To the right side.
Tough out.
Whips it to Casas. 2 up, 2 down. Zach Geloff steps in for the Royals. Pitch misses. And that is ball 1. Geloff, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Wouldn't chase that time. Two outs. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go out and finish him off.
He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th.
Now back, the designated hitter, Jerry Jackson.
Outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving for a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Check swing, went around, and a count 2-1. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Two outs. And that's too high.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And the right-hander deals. Up the middle. Throw over to Prado. Inning over. No runs. Jerry Jackson getting ready to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count. Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Puts a bunt down. The throw to first. That ends the inning.
I can't get a break.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
The designated hitter, Jerry Jackson.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Why can't he hit?
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Duran at first, one gone. Swing and a miss. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man in. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard ground ball.
Hey, worm burner.
So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the
105.
numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
The 1-1 run around the move. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Waters ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. He handles it himself, and he gets back to the bag to end the inning.
All right, this is it. 2 guys on. Big at bat. Jerry Jackson. Let's go.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
2 on, 1 out. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Got it by him for the K.
Bullshit.
Next is the designated hitter, Jerry Jackson. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And there's a foul ball. Serpa in his 3rd season 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. There's a swing and a miss.
One ball.
And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Kicks and fires.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Throw over to Prado. One gone to the bottom
Second
of the
and third, one out situation.
That's a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with 2 runners in scoring position.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Runner breaks for third, and that one is lifted in the air. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 3.
That's the way Lamont.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
Jerry Jackson, the next to hit.
The catcher,
Cheer on bid number 2, please.
Na.
First pitch swinging.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Oh.
He goes down looking.
Tough pitch.
Vic Caratini at the plate. Massey at second. Prado over at first with 1 away. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Everything came together.
You know, Sammy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there.
Zach Geloff steps in for the Royals. And here it comes. Runner on the go. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Jackson calls it in, and there's 2 away. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The 0-1, and strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And down on strikes. And that's the 3rd out.
Sons of bitches won't pitch me a strike.
Pick up a run on 2. Bottom of the 9th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Jerry Jackson. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Anderson back to work. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Prado.
Come on, get here, get here, get here.
He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum.
3 Ks. No strikes. Clayton Kershaw, yay. $22 and $16. This team is stacked right now. 30 hits in 40 innings.
Live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. The show. Base is empty with 2 away. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Jerry Jackson. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Just missed. And another ball. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the...
What is it?
And we're back here at Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Jerry Jackson. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. Ball one there. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and a guy who has really leaned on that slider as the dominant pitch for his career. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Throws to second, and he'll pull into second.
Hey, Jerry.
Really nice job.
He likes Clayton.
With his approach. He didn't try to do too much.
8
with the
doubles.
pitch, just shot it through the
There's
infield.
Jackson
Now let's see if
Holiday.
they can put up the first run of the game.
Oof. Crushed it.
Devers now.
Steal third? I think so.
Tag gets second, and he's out trying to get back.
I'm so sick of it.
One down. And into the box for Baltimore, Harry Ford. And a 1-2. Ripped into left for a base hit. The throw in. The tag out.
You know, Dave, baseball is a game of split-second decision.
Fought off foul. And that one almost hit him. Base is empty, 1 away. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the air right field, Beavers sizing this one up, squeezes it, and there are 2 outs. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Jerry Jackson now at the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That one ripped.
See ya.
Adios.
Pelota. 2-run
And the
jack.
edge of the lead, it's 3-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That'd be a lot of noise.
111.3.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin pulled it out of here. Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling that you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
Double home run. All right, DH, just focus on hitting.
So now here's the DH, Jerry Jackson. First pitch just misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. Out to short, Henderson. No play, that's an infield single.
Yeah,
That's
Jerry,
staying within his
continue.
game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt.
Runner on the go. Here's a high chopper. Gets it to first. No chance of the double play with the runner in motion. He's in there.
Oh, the runner from first stealing all the way right there and being very aggressive, continuing on to third. Infielders have to shut him down, give him a look, do something to prevent that guy from getting to third.
Now batting Tristan Casas.
The first baseman.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
And the runner's coming home. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. They limit the damage here.
Now batting the designated hitter, Jerry
Jackson hitting third in the lineup, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Foul ball. Red Sox leading it by 2. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Oh,
And it's fouled away. Two outs. And that one is inside ball 1. Look out, way inside. And now a man into scoring position. Got it by him for the K.
wow.
3 runs for.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And the righty deals. Sack bunt towards third. Throws to first in time. Out on the sack bunt.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position.
So 2 down. So stepping in for Boston, Jerry Jackson. 1 for 3. And the slider just misses. High fly ball, right field. Mateo has a beat on it and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Jerry Jackson, the next to hit. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
What the hell was I doing?
Kicks and fires.
Outside, that's a ball.
Davis at third. Duran on at second with 2 down. On the ground. And foul ball. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Good
Cement.
job at Jackson had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win. Just one hit in 5 at-bats.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base.
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, Mother's Day action on the show. It's just about ready to roll. And starting in this one, Jerry Jackson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots. Yo one. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Davis down to first with it. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That misses. And now it's even 1-1. 1 out, bases empty. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Moniak makes the grab. 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Splits the plate, and that's strike 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Low around second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Gunner.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Singing, the Orioles gave him the largest signing bonus ever. More than $8 million, and you can see why. This guy just oozes with talent.
Yeah, Boog, and if it wasn't for a strained triceps injury, I believe Adley would have been on the Orioles opening day.
And he got him. Strike 3.
I got Adley's number 35.
Jerry Jackson up next for the Red Sox.
Designated hitter, Jerry Jackson.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Base
Hitting
hit.
is
Extend
really
the
easy
streak.
for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact.
Oh, caught up in a rundown now. He was caught in between there, and they'll tag him. Second inning set to go. Now here is Colton Cowser. There's a line drive to left field. Yoshida settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. And a foul ball. Jackson. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
Durant grabs it on the run. Top half of the third inning, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and deals. And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And here it comes. And another ball. He goes down looking.
Wow,
Number
that's
9
a tough
hole.
call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Comes up empty. And there's a ball. Up the middle. And that one handled. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Way to go.
One gone, runner at first. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Yoshida makes the play. Oh, he throws it away. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Hayes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Two outs. Pitch misses inside. Full count, 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Got him swinging.
102. Bingo.
One left for the Orioles. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
Now back, the designated hitter, Jerry Jackson.
Center field. Under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Struck him out swinging.
Good job, Gunnar.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Wow,
5
short work
Ks.
to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone. Attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Outside low. Ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Struck him out looking. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that's outside. Swings and misses. And the count is even 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball left side to first, and the Orioles set down in order. Back inside Fenway Park, we go to the top of the fifth. Digging in, Jackson Holiday. That's to third.
Devers
Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Devers takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Gets him to chase after that one. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Suarez in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
So he's there at 98
Thank you,
miles
Blue.
an hour. Nothing doing this time around for the O's.
Thank you.
They trail it here 3-0. On the ground, right side. They get the force, and that will end the inning. And the Reds back here at Fenway, top of the 6th inning. And now it's Austin Hayes. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Nathaniel Lowe, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. The 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Fires to second for 1. Over to first, but it's offline. Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan Mountcastle. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Next offering way off the plate. Lowe leads off first with 1 away. Sends him down on strike.
Thank you.
Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3.
Number 8.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. That one drilled left field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Nice catch, dipshit.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Rutschner in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's too high.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, This guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitcher...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's
3-0.
the third out. And
Red Sox.
back here in Boston, top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own, and they
One
get the
down.
leadoff hitter in the 7th.
How many pitches?
Jackson
77.
Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Drilled out towards left center.
Somebody
field.
get
That's well
there.
struck. That's back there. And out of here. He deposits
Oh.
that one into the monster
Jackson.
seats. He sends one out the opposite way. Third home run of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1. So one out, nobody on. Dylan Beavers getting ready to hit. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Makes the catch, inning over.
Jackson Holiday.
Welcome back, and a new arm
Oh,
on the
he
mound
took
to
me
start
out.
the 8th. 2 outs, nobody on. And next is the designated hitter, Cherry Jackson. 1 for 3. Well struck right.
Get out of
field.
here.
That's back. And boom goes the dynamite. That'll fire up the dugout. It's his 8th home run of the year.
8
And they
home
boost their
runs.
lead.
The
It's
wind
4-1.
aided.
That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Mother's Day. I believe that's the second time I took a Bazoldic beat.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand work. This was pure domination at home. Huge sweep, and now you go on the road. The flight's going to be very enjoyable. Get into the next city, get a nice meal, get settled in at the hotel, but come back ready to play in the next game. See if you can continue this momentum.
The final line score for the Japanese ball game.
7 innings. 82 pitches, 9 Ks, 1 earned run. How about them apples? Equipment pack. Plate vision. Legend plus pitching, and I think it's all star level hitting. Legend. What did we get? New glasses. Oakley. Yes. Well, let's go do a little. Start with the catcher. 91. In his third season. .290 strikeouts. He's well on pace for that. 99 fastball, 97 cutter, 84 circle change. It's just such a variety of speeds. It's great. .227, 30 RBIs, 8 homers, 8 doubles. So if you take 41 times 4, he's a 30-30 120 guy. Wow. I think that's where I'm going to leave it for today.